As we told you earlier, Tropical Depression number 9 has now formed out in the Caribbean. Winds right now at 35 miles an hour, moving to the northwest at about 13. Hurricane Hunter plane hasn't made it down there yet, so they're just basing this off a satellite right now, and they're expecting it to maybe even strengthen later on today as the Hurricane Hunter plane gets down in there and takes some measurements, but right now have not quite made it down there. The track on this takes it up towards parts of western Cuba by Friday night with winds at 65 miles an hour. It moves through the Gulf of Mexico, continues to strengthen, winds at 110 on Sunday morning. Now 111 is a major hurricane, Category 3, and there's a good chance that that could be a Category 3 as it moves in as we head into maybe late Sunday night or very early on Sunday as it moves towards Vermilion Bay, south central Louisiana. Notice it moves a little bit farther inland and weakens quite a bit as we get into Monday morning, and also notice that we're still in the cone here in southeast Texas, so I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. This track could wobble one way or the other, and depending on the size of the storm, how far out those hurricane force winds go, if it wobbles another 50 miles off towards the west, we could be in some hurricane force winds here across southeast Texas as we head into Monday morning. So something to continue to watch. We'll of course be tracking it and giving you updates as this thing moves through the Gulf, and we'll see how it develops, as how big the storm becomes as it moves in. And then as we go into Tuesday morning, it should be up into Arkansas and continue to move northeast from there. So it will not be sticking around. It's going to move through fairly quickly. We're going to be on the west side of this. If it continues on this track, that means that we'll get less rain, less wind than those folks over towards, say, New Orleans, Biloxi, over towards Mobile. They will get the heavy rains and the stronger winds if it takes this track, which right now confidence is fairly high that it's going to probably be somewhere in Louisiana, but we're going to just have to watch it and wait and see. You can see that twist there in the clouds as we look at the satellite as it starts to move up towards parts of the northwestern Caribbean. Would not be out of the question for this thing to strengthen pretty rapidly once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico. Here are the hurricane models, and a lot of them clustering over south central Louisiana, so the Hurricane Center, I think, taking that same track. Also the European model, which is one of the computer models we use to predict weather, is taking that same track as they're predicting right up through south central Louisiana, coming in sometime early on Monday as a Category 1 or 2 hurricane, and then moving quickly out of here as we head towards Thursday into Friday. Now another model we look at is the American model. This one's a little different. This one tracks it up in towards parts of southeastern Louisiana sometime Sunday afternoon, so it's a lot quicker too. Maybe Sunday afternoon coming into parts of southeastern Louisiana around New Orleans, and then moving off towards the east as we head into Monday into Tuesday. So interesting to see the different models, but also you can see that this could maybe trend a little bit farther to the east. It still, once again, could trend a little bit farther back towards the west. We're just going to have to wait and see as we go through the next 4 or 5 days. What could you do right now? Just basically keep an eye on things, keep an eye on the latest updates and forecasts, be weather aware late in the weekend, Sunday going into Monday. Also make sure you have your supplies and your hurricane plan ready to go.